Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my lovely students. How are you today? I hope you are fine, getting healthier, getting fresher, and getting smarter. Okay, my lovely students, for this time,
Okay, my students, here is the book or module that we are going to use now. For primary 2, the topics are simple present tense and simple past tense. The topics on new module page 13. Are you ready, my students? Okay, let's open page 13. Okay, here is the topic. But before we start to study, let me tell you about simple present tense and simple past tense. What are they? How to use them in a sentence? What are the difference between simple present tense and simple past tense? Don't worry, if you don't know, I will explain you more in this video. So, for you my lovely students, please pay attention.
okay, my students, let's make a sentence using verb study in simple present tense with the combination different subject. Do you remember how many subject in English? I, you, we, they, she, he, and it. There are 7 subjects in English. Now, let's make a sentence using verb study. I study English every Wednesday. You study English every Wednesday. We study English every Wednesday. They study English every Wednesday. How about she, he, and it? We use addition s or es at the end of the letter. For example, study become studies. She studies English every Wednesday. He studies English every Wednesday. What do you think, student? Is it easy?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my students, primary 2. How are you today? In this time, we are going to study simple present and simple past tense. What are they? Do you want to know how to use them in a sentence? Okay, please get ready and pay attention to this slide. For the first topic, we are going to study simple present tense. As we know, there are 3 types of tenses that we can use based on time. For simple present tense, we can use this sentence to make a sentence in a present or activities that is happening now, or fact, or habit. So, we are going to study more about what simple present is. There are 4 explanations about present tense. Number 1. Present tense is used to express habits, daily activities, and fact or truth now. Number 2. We use simple present to talk about things in general. Number 3, we use do or does to make questions and negative sentences. And the last, we use simple present when we say how often we do things. Subject plus verb 1 plus s or es. For subject I, you, we, they, you just write verb 1. For example, I study, you study, we study, they study. For subject she, he, it, you write verb 1 plus s or es. For example, she studies, he studies, it, the cat, meows. Or she plays, he plays, it plays. Do and does. To make a yes no question, we need do for subject I, you, we, they plus verb 1. For example, do you have a pen? Do they have some pens? Or we also need does for a subject she, he, it plus verb 1. Does she have a pen? Does he have a pen? To make a negative sentence, you need do not for subject I, you, they. For example, I don't like coffee. They don't like coffee. We don't like coffee. We also need does not for subject she, he, it. For example, she doesn't like coffee. He doesn't like coffee. Okay, my students, those are the examples of simple present tense. Now, we go to the next topic, which is simple past tense. If you want to know how to use it and some examples, please pay attention and let's check it out. There are 4 explanations about simple past tense. Number 1. Past tense is used to express the activities in the past. Number 2. Very often, past tense ends in ed for regular verb. Number 3. We use did to make questions and negative sentences. Number 4. We may use adverb of time ago or last in past tense sentence. Subject plus verb 2. There are 2 types of verb. Regular verb, which is ended by ed, and irregular verb. The examples of regular verbs are work, studied, and stop. Next, the examples of irregular verbs are wrote, saw, went, and shut. Next is the usage of did. we use did for negative sentence. For example, we did not study math last Monday. And we also use did for yes-no question. For example, did you study math last Monday? Okay, my students, those are the topics and the explanations about simple present tense and simple past tense. After this, you can do some exercises on your module. Thank you for watching. Good luck and bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Now, let's go to another topic, which is about simple past tense. So, what is simple past tense? Simple past tense is a sentence that we use to say it which the activity happened in the past. Usually, we can use ago in a sentence. Like 2 years ago, 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago, or 5 months ago. So, the activity already happened in the past. For example, you can tell about your experience when you were holiday last time, or what did you do on last weekend? We can use simple past tense. In a sentence, we use verb to, or you can put ed at the end of the letter in verb. Okay, my student, let's try to make a sentence and find the other examples. In English, there are two kinds of verb, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Now, let's try to make past tense in a word or a sentence. The word eat become ate. The word sleep become slept. The word study become studied. The word recite become recited. And the last, the word pray become prayed. For regular verbs, you just put ed at the end of the letter. That's very easy, right? Now, let me tell you the example of simple past tense using regular verb. I ate some eggs yesterday. I ate some eggs yesterday. So it already happened yesterday. The second, he slept well last night. He slept well last night. Now, I would like to give you example using regular verb. We recited Al-Kahfi last Friday. We recited Al-Kahfi last Friday. We studied simple past tense last weekend. We studied simple past tense last week. Okay, my students, those are the examples of simple past tense. Now, I ask you to make your own word or your own sentence based on your experience. Okay, please take your book and write around 5 sentences about what you did last weekend or yesterday or last month. I will wait until 5 minutes, and after that I will explain you more another exercise. Okay, students. Now, let's close this studying by reciting hamdalah together and dua after studying. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu alla ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Amin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.